about to do, there's a 3-volt signal being put onto the blade. All right. In fact, a nice little demo for the guys that can see it is if I touch the blade right now, you can see the light flashing. I've never tried it, but I believe that if I just hold this and pull the switch on, it will do nothing. All right?
You hope.
Yes. I've never done it. I might try later on. All right? You hold the side of it and just see what's going on. But it's a nice little check. This saw, the computer in it does a whole bunch of self-checks on startup. There's 2 lights here, and there's a really cool table on the side. So in the very odd event that something has occurred actually out of midsheds, and some of those, 9 times out of 10, well in fact every time, we've never had failure, they say, oh, it's flashing some lights. I say, well, what's it flashing? Have you read the chart on the side? What does it mean? And then you, oh, now I know what's wrong. And off they go and fix it. So it's very clever, just the diagnostics from a couple of lights. Huh? We have 3 volts on here. The saw is looking to link voltage. It works very, very similar to an RCD that you connect to your garden equipment. If there's a fluctuation between phase and neutral in an RCD, it cuts the power, hopefully before I hit the ground. It needs to be very quick to save my life. In this case, if the voltage fluctuates, there's a fusible link that lets a brake swing into the blade, and it is quite literally to jam. It's very similar to putting a baseball bat in the spokes of a motorbike. It takes very, very little effort, huge result. Right? As soon as the brake jams the blade, we've got 4,000 RPM of momentum. There is a second link that allows the whole lot to disappear to the floor. Alright, so what will happen now is the blade should disappear. There is a logic that if I did that, I should smack the table. The blade should beat me down. Alright, so again, haven't done this for a while. Are we ready? You guys want to just move up a little bit? And I'm just trying to, I'm going to do it a little.
Do you want the front?
I'll keep the dusty cracker off because we're doing a little retouch. And my finger's going to be pretty close to this blade. Right?
Sure there's not a gun under there.
It's the first time this saw's gone off. Alright, now I still have my finger on there and I'm getting my bloody glasses back on. So hang on a sec.
Behind you.
There they are. Alright, does anyone want to come forward and have a look at my sausage? That sounds terrible. Is there a
Mark on it.
Okay, I'm just rolling it further back so we can see. So yeah, confidence-wise, I'd be very happy to use my finger, but they won't let me do that for health and safety. I got to say that bang was a little bit louder than I remembered, possibly because this saw had never gone off before. Right? The other thing that's really cool with the saw, which what you just saw, is it recorded the whole event. So what I'm going to do now is take the blade out, alright, and remove the brake cartridge. The brake cartridge, which costs $185, has been used, alright, but it is also recorded exactly what the saw was doing, its RPM, whether it was running at full speed, whether it was in turn off, shut down, and it also gives us some diagnostics on the voltage to say that was a flesh cut, alright. The way they work is if it is a flesh cut, and if you're happy to sign a bit of marketing material that says it saved my finger, they give you the cartridge for free. Alright? And we've had multiple instances of that at a men's shed. Alright? So we normally send the diagnostics report up to the US. They come back and say, we confirm it's a finger touch, will you please supply a free cartridge to the customer? Right? It has, in this case, it's destroyed. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if you want to pass it around. I did about 20, that's probably my 25th, 26th demo. The only time we ever managed to damage a sausage was we had a Frankfurter, and we were at the Big Boys Toys, and at a customer request we did that. Alright? We got about 2 million. Alright? We reckon blood, plaster, maybe go see the doctor, but still got your fingers.